Saturday man, morning of day 2. I'm here in the AWOL Lounge, part of the family, you know how it goes. BBC introducing live 2018. Crazy day lined up today. The likes of Joe Wiley hosting a great talk this morning. Deadmau5, Clean Bandit, The Kooks. Example, it's going to be amazing. Just about to go into a How to Break an Artist via Spotify talk now.
Obviously, we had excuse by Spotify and well publicized. And I said, we don't need your data. And I said, we have top city data. So we can show York City. We know what our top cities are. I said, well, what do you think your top cities are, Tom and Johnny? And they said, London, Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Amsterdam, Paris. We know where we do our stadiums. We know our top cities. So it took 40 seconds to flip open an Apple Mac lid and show that their #1 city was Santiago, Chile. And 5 of their top cities were Latin America. Lima was number 3, with Buenos Aires, Sao Paulo, Rio. And they didn't have any LATAM tour dates at that point, which is interesting. And the article, the journalist does point out that since that story's been told, they have added Latin Americans on tour, so where the fuck is my 20%? But that's relevant. It's just, I'm not saying you're big in Chile. I'm saying the #1 city is Santiago, Chile. Santiago takes up 80% of the population of Chile, well known for its love of international repertoire. That's important, but you don't get the point when you say, oh, you're big in Latin America. You can go to state level and come in with a better question.
We have everything from very, very small bands to the big headliners, and I think at that level, there's not really like a stage of your career that you have to be at, because we will book you at any stage of your career as long as it's relevant.
A recommendation from me is to try and think very carefully as up-and-coming artists who you are, basically, and try and create an identity that is consistent and that has some room to grow.
Tell the people what's going on, man.
We got tapes.
Simple as that. You get what I'm saying?
I'm sure I just had you quiver you need. Gonna be more assertive. I show you every turn and you leave.
One thing Ed Sheeran used to do, which is again why he's the ultimate genius at this homemade DIY shit and still is now, is he would go and play a gig at a pub when he was performing to 150 people, and there'd be 200 or 300 people who couldn't get tickets, and then he'd put out on Twitter, come to the gig after. So he'd play the gig inside, then come out on the street with his guitar and play another gig on the street for the other 200 or 300 people. And this is when he had 7,000 followers on Twitter. So when you say, like, what can you do if you haven't got the money or you haven't got the audience, this is the kind of shit you can be doing.
Yeah, so like this is my head here. So rather than having to like build it, he just captured the data, and then he could then apply different finishes or pixels to every point of data that he captured. I don't know what all this stuff is. Luckily he did.
Close my eyes, float away, hold them tight all the way, stop the lights, numb the pain, hold my breath as it rain. Have you ever tried too hard? Have you ever tried too deep? Have you ever tried to hide behind something you didn't want the world to see?
We're in the best position musically we've ever been in, and creatively, and I think it's all there for the taking. We've spent the last, 15 years or more just kind of bridging the gap between the UK and the US, and now you can see it. It's like the UK artists are really running it, and there was a day and age where you would never catch a big US rapper on a track with a UK artist. There was no gain at all for them. But now it's like it's an every week thing almost, and the fact that we don't even need those cosigns anymore is amazing.
We can take our dreams and
don't take on, for example, a manager or an artist agent until you physically can't handle those bookings yourself. Like, there's no point in like reaching and messaging. You know, someone else yesterday who mentioned, he said something along the lines of, you have to like and the relationship that a manager or an artist agent has with the artist. A bit like a relationship, like a relationship.
Friendship.
Yeah, but like if you see someone that you fancy, you don't immediately go up to them and go, "Oh my God, marry me, I love you," like unless they're a bit of a nutter. But however you're going to do it, the other person's going to be a bit like, "Whoa, that was a bit intense." And it's the same. It's the same when it comes to an artist management thing. What you want is to be, as an artist, honing your craft and doing your stuff so well that the management come to you and the artist agents come to you and they say, "We've noticed you've been grafting for 5 years. Now is the time for us to pick you up."